Good evening and welcome on back to From Day 1, Part 2 of Day 40 of our quest at level 80 of the character. So as always, let's grab the mailbag. Well, I was going to say let's grab the mailbag first, but there's nothing there. So instead, let's grab the missing elemental season prize that we left on a cliffhanger from Part 1. And that prize is right there in the tune of 250,000 slivers of gold coin. So we'll take those. And the only quest remaining in Astral Season is 13 more Hero Stone just in the next 3 days of polls. Come up here to the daily quest. The only thing there currently is energy. Don't believe I can do 8 yet. No, gotta have a level 90 in order to join that particular quest. Alrighty, I believe we did finish the tower up in part 1. Let's just make sure on that. Nice to see when loaded parts are already set on Premiere. Okay. Now it's just looking at a different screen. Alrighty, so Grand Arena we go then. Of course, we do have our Karens on the back burner ready to rock and roll for us here in part 2 tonight. Alrighty, at a 243, 745 clip. Top team on 1, second team on 3. Would be the good play here. So we're going to scratch this line because right now it's the worst line on 1. So goodbye, Girl World. There you go. And we'll take this line. Do, 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 and do. And of course we need a pet. So yeah, for that one, let's go ahead and make sure we do have. Okay, round 2. This is our throwaway, so we'll run our third mine. So Galahad, Isaac, Artemis, Thea, and Aurora. And the third fight will be our second line, which will be Maya, Luther, Astrid Lucas, Mojo, and Iris. With the lovable pet dragon Albus. I may have to go and put Albus up to 80. I think we've got enough potions to do so. But with that being said, let's get ready to start. And round 1's a win. Very nice. We move on to round 2. Now this should be our throwaway fight, so this should be a regular loss. I think that can be our first Karen. I'm queuing up our Karens and the morons. Three of our 5 are down. There goes 4 and number 5. So just as we expected to, that fight's a loss. Now the fight that makes all the tea in China matter. Fight number 3. Iris and Astrid Lucas, if you two be so kind to come step to the arena circle. And that's a quick win. With that, 1072 is no more. And we move on down to 766 in the Grand Arena board, which will get you 10 coins an hour. And not that far away from actually getting 14 an hour. That would be being inside the top 700. We will need to be at least 7 more minutes before we can attempt that one again. Let's adjust our audio so we can get ready for our Karens. One last look over at Elemental Synergy before it flies the kite and leaves the world. To the left are Control the Elements, spending 2,000 more emeralds. They'll get 10 seals, which we have 252 of. We may need to take a look at those kind of resources in the overnight segment. We would need 8 more to completion to be able to unlock 35 there. Another 1828 there. That's about the only one that could technically be feasible, but it's only going to give you 4. Soul gems might be feasible, at least for the 15 portion, but that would be it there. Alright, so with that being said, let's go to our first Karen of the evening. We have it titled as Shopping Cart Karen Shuts Down Supermarket. Here we go.
Do you? I don't want to die today.
Where's your mask?
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
I won't whatever judge
I'm not interested in going to the hospital and dying because of you. Back up. I'm done.
Can you please get what you're getting so I can finish grocery shopping?
As soon as you back up. It might do you some good to go do some other shopping, and maybe by the time you get back here, you'll have plenty of room. Back up. I need security.
We're trying to get through the island. She won't let us through.
I'm not. There's a 6-foot wall, and they're trying to get within my 6-foot range, and I'm not going to let them do it till I'm done selecting what I want to select.
You can't let them by?
No, I can't, because they get within my 6 foot when they go by. No, I can't. They can either back up or they can go do some other shopping.
Okay, I was willing to go ahead and give you some credit here, dear, especially with the pandemic, the panini, and everything else. But the second you say you won't let them go by, that's just being anal.
And come back when I'm done. You ain't doing nothing but confronting me, alright? You're the aggressive here, not me.
We were literally just trying to go down the aisle.
Like they said, there's a 6-foot wall. You ain't literally trying to do nothing but make me sick and go to the hospital.
Okay, hold on. Whoa, I just noticed something. I know you guys don't get to see this video, but I just noticed something of this Karen who is trying to be so damned high and mighty about the 6-foot social distancing rule. However, the one griping that there's a 6-foot law isn't wearing a mask.
I'm fully vaccinated, if that makes you feel
It's
better.
irrelevant because it mutated, honey. Don't act like you're stupid. You know exactly what you're doing. What? If you want everybody to stay away from you, that's fine. You're not allowed to have them. Right? I don't know. Yes, you do. I don't have freedom of speech around here. Sweetheart, it's called being polite. Okay? They're going to kill me, and you think that's polite? They're not going to kill you. If they got some kind of COVID that's mutated... Sweetie, why aren't you wearing a mask at this point? Because I've been...
That's the employee. The employee's like, sweetie, if you're so worried about COVID, why ain't you wearing a mask? Nice to call out the hypocrisy of the Karen there.
COVID mutated. Right. So I can still get it. I just want people to back up.
Well, sweetheart, don't cuss and be polite and let them shop. They'll stand in the middle of the aisle if you don't.
When I'm done selecting what I want to
You
select,
need to move over for other customers to
because
get
this
back.
is not 6 feet.
You need to move over for other customers to get back.
Woman, you want to go to jail today?
You want to come out here?
You want to go to jail today? Excuse me. Go ahead. You want to go to jail today?
You pass me that cart one more time and you're going to jail.
Okay? You're the one that grabbed a hold of my car.
I moved your cart like I asked you to move. Now will you please get out in the middle of the aisle?
You're fired. You don't know who you're dealing with.
I'm going to get my boss right now.
You're fired.
Yeah, you're right. You don't know what you're dealing with. It's called stupiditious. It's a very nasty thing. Oh, I noticed that they're actually in the soup aisle. Hey, there's some ramen. On sale. Can I have some of those? By the way, we got more Karens. By the way, this Karen is mad. The entire checkout line did not wait for her to go take a piss. Yes. And come back after taking a piss before wanting to check out.
Where she put it? Because she has million items. She put it. That's not how it works. How are you gonna resolve this? I mean, you just laugh? I can't hear you. I know when you finish, you buy beforehand, that's it. What? When you finish, I'm not gonna let her go because that's just my art. Alright. Can you call the store manager, please? Here's the store manager. Unbelievable. Are you just letting two people that were behind me in front of me? I have to stay in line all over again? No, you told them to put the...
Yes, that is exactly what it means. If you leave the line to go take a wee, then you have to stand in line again. It's called a social construct that we all agree to as humans.
items and they're putting the items. My items are here. She's not letting me go. All you needed to do is tell her to let me go. You have another person there. I have to go this way. I'm not allowed to film.
I could do whatever the fuck I want.
Good answer.
You can tell people what they can do, but that's not how it works.
You are telling me what to do.
Bonus Karen, because I like more Karen. Alright, now this one is sitting in the grocery store, supermarket, wherever they're selling, kind of cloth versions of the mask that we have all been having to wear the last almost 2 full years now due to terms that YouTube still does not like people to say. But she's specifically pulling them out, rubbing her face all over them, and then immediately putting them back.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Like a fucking moron. Karen, by the way, that's not how things work. You do not get to immediately go ahead and do it and then, yeah, all of that. Karen, really, yeah. Alright, let me grab some more. Get up some more Karens. More Karens. Okay, Karens can even be kids. Kid just walked up to the front of the class, beat the shit out of the substitute teacher.
Deal with me.
You're right. Have you touched me? I did not touch you.
No, I'm calling my mama. You ain't about to fuck me up, bitch.
Get off my feet.
The kids are taping this and they're thinking like, oh God, this other student has been so stupid.
You want to talk to her because she's black and she's thick and she's fucking pissing me off.
Okay, now you're a racist on top of just being a fucking Karen kid. Any credibility, and it was very small to begin with, but any credibility I had for you just immediately went out the window the second you had to go and point out the substitute teacher's race. You kids, especially in 2022, are supposed to be woke! Be woke! You don't point out a fucking person's race. And now she just threw the phone at the teacher. And storms out. Alright. More Karen. And yes, when we use the term Karens, Karens can even be male.
No, you're not.
Oh, I'm
No,
not.
you're not.
Yeah.
You can lie because Okay, then do what you want to do.
And they know that you're so
I don't
upset.
live
there, ladies.
Because these are all together.
No,
Don't
they are
you
not.
have the right to come in front of somebody
Go
and
look
ask
it
where
up.
they
This is
live,
ours.
who they should go. No.
See the streets right
sweetheart,
there?
it's very sad that you live this life, and then you have to
You see
come
the
out
streets right there?
and you feel like you have to dictate where everyone is. We can
Why
be
don't you
wherever the
listen?
fuck
You have
they
no
are.
idea.
I don't need to fucking listen
I'll
to
just
you.
call the cops.
Do it.
They're ready
Go.
for you. They're so ready.
I'll wait right here. Go ahead, Karen. We're right here.
This is private
Go.
property.
Okay. This isn't private property. I
Yes,
live right here.
it is.
I can be anywhere I
No, you
want to
may
be.
not. This
Yes,
is
I
not
can.
WVA.
I can be anywhere I want. I live right here. I have just as much right to this land
you do
as
not.
anyone else does.
No, you do
Yes,
not.
I do. Yes, I do.
Anyone-
Karen, yes, she does. That is a public park for everybody in the cul-de-sac. You do not automatically own the entire cul-de-sac.
You can come in my private
I
property.
can go anywhere I want in this area.
This is private property.
Yeah, you're right. And it's private property of people who live here, and I do.
No, you don't. I'm trying to
Alright, more Karens because, well, unfortunately, sometimes some of these Karen clips are pretty small.
Down here and blaring your music out of disrespect for everybody that's dear.
Please close my door.
I'm going
Close
to
my
call
door,
the
please.
law.
Call them. There's nothing you can do.
Oh yeah,
No,
you and Abby
there's
think
not.
you're above the law.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
But
do.
I'm not going to take this shit from everybody.
Okay, we're not putting up with your crap.
I'm not doing anything. I
Yeah,
come down
you
here
are.
and mind my own
Driving
business.
down the road,
Public road.
blaring your music.
Public road.
Okay, there are laws against blaring music.
Not after 10 o'clock.
Okay, so Mr. Lawyer, I'm sure that's your mom
There's
and
no
your
law.
dad
There's.
telling you
I
that,
can do.
but it's okay. Keep it up,
Okay, I will.
okay? Because I am going
Please
to call
close my
the
door.
law
Please
every
close
day.
my door.
Do you understand me?
If you don't close my door, I'm going to press charges on you for harassment.
I'm here.
Close my
Aunt
door.
Sue's allowed me to be here.
No.
You're on her
No,
property.
close my door.
Yeah. You don't scare me.
Close my
Taylor.
door.
You
Good.
and your parents
Good.
don't.
Close my door.
Do you understand
Close
me?
my.
I guess that Karen was advertised by Sonic. Both the guy who's yelling at her to close the door and her are both holding a Sonic cup. So, next Karen.
Don't leave this parking lot. I want you to call the police. No, the...
Oh my god, I forgot to look ahead. We're actually at a Sonic drive-thru. God damn. I forgot to look ahead at what the next Karen was. God damn. Alright, continue, Karen.
cops will be here in a minute. You're fucking rude. You're fucking rude. Excuse me. Are you the manager? We're at Jack in the Box. We ordered some food and our food is cold. And this is the behavior that we are getting from the employees.
You got a problem then because that's not Jack in the Box. Jack in the Box employee shirts are red. They're not wearing red. They're wearing Sonic. So, yeah, granted, cold food might not be the best in the world, but at least be at the right fucking drive-thru. Even the people on her on her TikTok is basically like,
We are ready to be on it. And I'm not leaving until I get my money back.
Okay, that's fine. You just call me an idiot. Like who you just call me an idiot.
But you know what? You insulted us.
And using all type of foul language like you just disrespect for no reason. Not one person disrespect you the whole entire time.
I want my money back.
then go to Sonic!
Please give me my money back.
Again, Sonic, not Jack in the Box. That's like ordering a Whopper from McDonald's and then Whopper from Burger King, and then going to McDonald's and expecting them to refund you.
It's just call me an idiot. Who's going to be nice to you now?
Please give me my money back.
You were acting like.
Here.
I thought you were acting like.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The customer is always right. Didn't you take customer service?
No! 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 Did I mention no? The customer is not always right, especially when they're fucking trying to get a refund from a place they didn't even order. No!
Don't you know what customer service is?
You're not.
I'm not a customer? Okay, I just gave you money. I want my fucking money back now.
Why are you going to use foul language? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what is your...
Okay, another problem. A, you're at a Jack in the Box when you've got Sonic food and yelling to want the refund. And B, you're yelling for a refund while you're eating it and drinking it. She's taking sips from the Route 44 slushy cup and eating looks like either fries or tater tots from Sonic while she's yelling, still demanding the refund. So while sitting in a Jack in the Box drive-thru.
This Jack in the Box and the previous Jack in the Box that I was just at. Apparently, y'all don't know how to do your goddamn jobs.
Sonic, that's why. You can go to 15 different Jack in the Boxes. None of them are going to refund you for a purchase you made at Sonic. I wish I had a picture to show you. Sonic? No, not the Blue Hedgehog. Jack in the Box. Sonic? Jack in the Box. Not the same company. Sonic likes to rely on people riding around bringing your food to car hop stations in roller skates. Jack in the Box just likes to be fourth place burger chain behind Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's.
You
did not make my food fresh. Those fries are fucking cold.
There's no fucking...
I'm not moving until I get a fucking receipt. I want my money back. They're rude, they're ignorant, my food is fucking cold, I'm fucking pissed. I've been recording this whole thing. I want my fucking money back now. I don't need to come inside. I got the police on the phone right now. phone right now. So I can either give my money so that I can go to work. You're going to have to scream to get...
Why are you lying, Karen? If you all just listened, there was actually a phone ringing, meaning she's just calling right now. Not that the cops are already on the phone.
They didn't give us one. We don't have one.
And there's another ring. And a third ring.
Well, first of all, had they not been rude to us to begin with, we wouldn't have been cussing and that to your minors. They were rude to us. I asked for my money back. I should be able to give my fucking money back. I'm an unhappy customer. I did tell them to go get you. No, they didn't. No, at first they didn't. It's not an emergency. This is an emergency line, but I'm at Jack in the Box right now, and we're having an issue to where our food is cold, and they won't give me my fucking money back.
Okay, where are you at?
Jack in the Box on Bayless.
Do you have an address?
What's your address? Oh, it looks like finally the manager's going to come out here and give us our money back.
Okay, do you want an officer?
I don't know yet. They're just very rude here. This is the second fucking Jack in the Box I've been to today.
Because again, you ordered from Sonic. God damn. I'm sorry. As much as I keep referring to that you Sonic, and you're holding a Route 44 cup, even. For those who've never been to Sonic, Route 44 makes some of the nice, best limeade slushies. And that, especially if you get them in the middle of the afternoon from like 2 to 4, you get them at half price. Note, this show is not sponsored by Sonic, but, you know, Sonic, if you like to, I can show myself holding a few of those Route 44s if you do wish to sponsor. So, sponsored but not sponsored. They're nice and tasty. And their food is mostly kind of like 50s car hop quiche style deal, burgers, tater tots, chili dogs, that kind of stuff. Good stuff, mind you, but that's the kind of stuff. And yet, you're at a Jack in the Box. At this point, why you've treated them so badly, if I'm the manager, I probably would just throw a $10 bill in your face and say, get the fuck out of my lot just to get rid of you. But goddamn, go to the right place.
Do you want to have an officer?
No.
Okay, so you don't need a police?
No.
Okay, have a good day.
Thank you.
Sometimes I wish I could, take a sledgehammer to a few Karens. Yeah, that would be my happy time, my happy place to go to. Alright, so as we start another fight here in Chapter 8, let me get another Karen queued for us. I wonder if there's any combination that actually pushes Iris up from the back of the team. Because by the time her shots float from all the way from the back to the front, most of the time whoever she's aiming for is already dead.
Station's on to...
Oh, no, that's not what I want. No! Stop, YouTube. I had a specific list I had picked out, but it doesn't mean you linked me to something else. Alright, there we go. You go to the hairdresser to get your hair done. You then decide to, I guess, punch the hairdresser. And here's today's Karen.
can do it exactly like I do it. Robin, you need.
And why are we buffering? Alright, let's give it a few seconds to load ahead so we don't have any buffering bullshit. As we have another round 8 fight. So master off Yasmin, Kira, Celeste, and Iris. Alright, let's try it now, see if we have our Karen.
To be more trusting. No. But it's me. I would never do anything to make you uncomfortable. I know. I just want to. Well, you're supposed to be what you're supposed to do. Oh. Not in this room. I'm the boss here, Robin. I'm not paying her. I'm paying you. Nope, but I pay her. So she does what I say. And you'll be fine. You want to leave? I will if you don't do my hair. You don't have your color on. You want to talk to me like that? Yeah. Robin! Sure. Robin, she's my assistant. She's my hair. I want you to do my hair. Robin, I tell you again. Robin, don't talk to me that way. You can go. No, you're not going to talk to me that way. Oh my God. Robin, you don't me like this. Robin, you're not going to talk to me disrespectfully. And then you don't either. I'm going to have you do my hair. Right. I want you. Right. And just relax. Take a breath. I will. Take a breath. Robin, you can't talk to people like that and think that people are just going to, like, do whatever you say. I came to get my hair. I know, and I am running a full-blown business, and I'm training her. And wait, really? Honestly, Robin, if you don't want to hear me out and, like, get to the resolution of this, you can leave with half your color. Are you going to fucking hit me? Robin, get the fuck out. Robin, get out. And do not cause a scene in my business. You just almost just hit me, and you know what? It's on camera. Robin, you did it? Oh, get out. Yeah, let me get this one. Oh, my God. Ew, Robin, that was fucking disgusting. You just made me waste product. Oh, my God, you're going to let me go. You want to get your shit to me? Look how you just spoke to me and, like, she just saw that. Robin, I'm just having... I apologize. I'm having a lot of stress in my life. Robin, that was a lot, Robin. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, Robin. Please. No, Robin. Please. Robin, that was, like... Come on, Robin. I need you to go. We're going to have to reschedule. I'm sorry. That like put you and me shaking. Like, I've never had someone do that to me. I can't go with my hair. But you should think about that before you are disrespectful. That was a
That's correct,
I've never had that. Okay, fine. No, Robin, let's just deal with this later. Like, I just need you to go. Like, that was super disrespectful. Like, I can't even believe you told me like that. Like, I really took care of you when no one in the other salon wanted to do your hair. I wanted to do your hair, and we created a bond. And you just finished that bond. You're just going to go and wash it. Robin, you can't disrespect people and expect people to do services for you. This is a service. It's not like the bank. You know what I mean? Like, I understand your situation with the bank, but you can't come in here in my business and make it like... I have a lot of pressure from my daughter. You know, I have a lot of pressure, too. Robin, we all have pressure. Let's just end this. Here, Robin, honestly, I appreciate you. Like, I'm wasting so much product, and, like, I don't want you to waste your time, but that was a lot. Like, I'm going to need you to go there.
Others, get the fuck out, Karen. Thank you for getting the fuck out, Karen. We appreciate you finally getting the, you know, F out, Karen. Thank you. Alright. So, we finally got some energy again. Let's do another round of the battle. So we have our Grand Arena, which we're currently at a score of 766. Yeah, that's a good combination. We'll do that one. Yeah, give me that one. What happens when you take a Karen and combine it with a sovereign citizen? You get a super Karen.
I can hear you, fat ass. What's up?
What are you gonna do? Take a video?
What the hell did she just do? I think she's trying to take a picture of the VIN number. No, she's getting on top of the car!
Are you kidding me?
She got on top of her hood!
Move! Move! I'm not even on your ass. I'm trying to move. Oh my gosh, I honked at you because you didn't go. Is that against the law? No, it's not. It's not against the law to honk at you.
Yeah, I would say some road rage. Alright, can't use this one because unfortunately it's only video, but god damn, that's a fucking Karen. That's still a fucking Karen. Oh, I'm fast forwarding it and it's still a fucking Karen. Okay, here we go.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Being an idiot.
What the fuck? Stay in your car. Stay in your car. Stay. Stay. Dorian, how do you go inside? What is wrong?
What's wrong with her?
I'm sorry, this is my mother.
And your mother's acting like a bitch, okay?
Okay.
So how about that? And you need to stop recording me because the more you record me, I'll record her.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little concerned because
I'm a little concerned too because she's honking at me. How does she like to be honked at? Exactly. Thank you very much.
I don't know what happened.
You don't even know what happened, but she can tell you what happened. And
Alright.
it was just a split second when I looked down. I wasn't even on my damn motherfucking phone.
Okay,
For
I'm
her
sorry.
to be honking at me like a grown-ass woman.
Maybe
She's older
there-
than me and wants to ride
Maybe
my ass. I
there
don't care.
was a miscommunication,
I don't give a shit.
lady.
I don't give a fucking shit. I don't give a shit.
Your fat ass. I'm so sorry. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Fat ass.
Hey.
Whoa!
Hey. I'm sorry.
Why you calling me a fat ass?
I
You need to learn how to
honked
fucking not talk.
I honked at you, bitch.
What?
Get over it.
No, you need to learn how to fucking...
Well, I don't normally fat shame people, but when you come out and you have more Chinese rolls than, well, a Chinese roll bakery. The other thing goes if the shoe fits.
Her children are right there.
I don't give a shit. You just smacked me. How old are you?
Because you're going
How old are you?
Because you jumped on top of her. Fuck, if she didn't smack you, she might be dead now.
How old are you? How old are you?
Because you're going out.
How old are you?
I am 16.
And you just smacked me.
Because you scared
I'm
the
gonna
shit
call the
out of
cops
me.
and I'm gonna press charges against y'all.
You're wait. Hold on. I swore I heard that she said she's gonna call the pound.
Call the cops and I'm gonna press charges against y'all.
Okay, she did say cops. Good. Because for a minute there, I thought she said I'm gonna call the pound. I'm like, just because the kid's 16 doesn't mean that it's handled by the dog catcher.
Scared the shit out of me. You scared the shit out of me. You just ran at my mom.
Whatever, I don't care.
You just ran at my mom and got out of your car.
Where do you live at?
It doesn't matter where I live at.
Well, the cops are going to want to know anyhow.
I'll tell them.
Well, go ahead.
None of your business.
Well, I see your car, so I guess it won't be hard to figure out where you live at.
I slapped her because she was coming at you, Mom.
Oh, I know.
That's fine.
I'm not mad at you.
Self-defense.
I want to press charges against someone who just slapped me.
In self-defense.
What the heck?
All on video. Don't
It's all
worry.
on video.
I have no idea, but they're videotaping me and they want to see it.
How can I get in trouble for that?
The address is right there, Donna. And she keeps calling me names and out of my name, and I don't appreciate that. So it's 270.
Hey, go back away.
Okay.
And I talked. I went to
Excuse me,
excuse me, Paul.
following you road rage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I don't have road rage.
You sound pretty upset to us.
No, because you guys don't know the story, and she's not telling the truth. You guys are listening to what story?
What did I do? Did I honk?
Do you hear this?
I honked at you.
They're all making me mad.
I
She's
honked
calling
at
the
you.
cops.
And your
And
your daughter's laughing.
coming at my mom.
So I need someone here,
You're
please.
wasting money having someone
I don't
come
care.
out here because
I
I
don't care.
honked at you.
I don't care. Your daughter hit me.
No, she did.
Yeah, she did.
Well,
She slapped me.
I slapped you because you scared me. You came at my mom.
She's a minor, by the way. You're an adult attacking a minor, lady.
And I didn't touch nobody.
Sounds like you went at her.
What's this street name?
Yes.
Okay.
Go to the end of the street and find out.
I'm on Yuma.
No, you're not. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Are you in trouble?
I don't know this near.
She took a tap on me. She got out of her car and ran at you.
No, you're self-defense. You're fine. And you're a minor. She can't, you know.
I'm
I
sorry.
thought
What's
she was
that?
gonna hurt you. I know. It's okay. She's
I
crazy.
believe so. If that's what
Where-
you're thinking. Oh my God.
Because I didn't know.
It's okay.
And that's another moron Karen who did road rage. And yes, when the cops did arrive, they arrested her. Good riddance to bad Karenage. Alright. So let's head up into the air. See what we have available there. While I get us another Karen. Let's do an anti-mask Karen. Going to be joined by one of my good friends, Father Skeptic. You got a Karen for us? Okay, good.
I don't wear a mask.
I'm sorry, we're not serving people without that.
You're not serving people. That's discrimination.
I'm sorry, but entitlement is not a discriminatory characteristic covered by the ADA. So if you don't want to be discriminated against because you're so entitled, Karen, then just don't be so entitled, Karen.
That's too hard. That's a little hard for him. I know Father Skeptic, you love it, but her IQ is just so low. It's even lower than maybe the donut that this bakery may serve her. That, maybe we might have to take IQs that low to be a disability.
You want to discriminate?
It's just a policy.
Well, is it a law? Should we call the sheriff and ask him to explain the law?
My manager told me that.
Well, then let's call law enforcement, because this is a problem.
Yeah, you're right. It is a problem. They told you to leave because they won't serve you without a mask, and you're refusing to leave. At this point, the problem is you're trespassing, and I guarantee you don't want them to call the sheriff.
This is not a law, and I am under no obligation to wear a mask.
And they are under no obligation to serve you, just as you are under no obligation to shop there. So why don't you and your team-killing fucktard friends go find somewhere else to shop that supports spreading the pandemic?
I'm sorry, this is what my manager told us.
So, in Nazi Germany, when your manager told you to, shove people in the ovens, you would do that, I guess?
Oh, fuck you! People having to wear a mask going into a store during a pandemic is nowhere near Hitler, Mussolini, Pol Pot, or Hirohito for World War II. Skeptic, you want to say something about this fucktard?
You, Karen, are a dumb bitch, because her following the safety and health guidelines probably set forth by the health department is in no way, shape, or form comparable to the Nazis' persecution of the Jewish race. And it begs the question, would this Karen eat at a restaurant where the cooks stood up against the Nazi Applebee's and didn't wear a hairnet or wash their hands?
I'm asking a real question. You have ovens, don't you? Yeah.
Really? You're still going there? You're still trying to make that reference? Oh dear fucking God.
Okay, well, I will stand here until the law enforcement comes.
No, you will get the fuck out.
This is discrimination.
No, this is max level cringe stupidity. And why the fuck would you wait for a police officer if you intend on doing a citizen's arrest? At that point, wouldn't it just be a normal arrest? And
yes,
good luck finding that she wouldn't serve me fresh bread because I'm a dumb anti-masker law in the penal code, jackass.
Asian snowflakes who have no sense of humor. Most Asians do, but I guess you don't.
You know what, ma'am? You know what? Don't make me clock out, because I'm not even playing with you no more.
I like that one. I'm sorry, we did switch tapes, so I will apologize to you guys. We're not in the same exact area and video, but I like that one. Most Asians have a sense of humor, I guess you don't. And I like her. Don't make me clock out, because I will do that, and then I will kill you.
Clock out. Why don't you clock out?
You look crazy. You look crazy.
That's fine.
You look crazy.
Yeah. Well, you are crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm not a slave wearing a mask. I would have been very happy to check out. I don't have to be quiet. I'm an American. I have free speech. It's called 1A, First Amendment.
Karen, the First Amendment protects your right to freedom of speech from the government, not the grocery store. Nowhere in the First Amendment does it say that you have the right to disrupt businesses, illegally gather on private property, and not leave when told to do so.
You're right.
Yeah.
I am a descendant of a slave.
Yeah.
But your goddamn
And by the way, you know what? When you were a slave, you had to wear a mask. And I guess you missed that.
Well, guys, you heard her. When you were a slave, you were forced to wear a mask. Yeah, according to her, slaves had N95s, I guess.
No. Yeah, you dismiss it because you don't want no fucking
missed
accountability. You need to take your crazy ass up to the psych ward and then realize what your goddamn history
Well,
is.
at least you took your mask down. Good job. Would you like a brochure?
I have to talk to somebody
You
like
do.
you.
I agree.
I can honestly understand the other lady's frustrations, but don't let the anti-Mastardians win.
I'm only trying to help you.
No, you're not trying to help.
I do know my history.
Somebody else's slave, you better go ask your goddamn grandmother what the motherfucking Confederate
We
Bible
were
said.
all slaves.
You better hear you.
You do realize we were all slaves, right?
Well,
You do realize you are the biggest fucking moron in the face of the universe, right? And say, granted, I didn't choose to be the color race that I am. But let's face it, some of us had it a little better than others. And for you to say that we're all slaves, bitch, please, give me my baseball bat. I want to whack her a few times.
You need to acknowledge that.
I do acknowledge
Okay,
it.
then don't call me a slave.
I'm saying when anyone wears the mask, you're a slave. Slavery is a choice.
I'm not a man.
Excuse me. The fuck did you just say?
Thank you, John Tron, for that beautiful remark covering what I was going to say, so I don't have to say it.
How would you don't tell me about my mask? I had COVID.
Uh-huh. You had the flu.
So you don't tell me.
You had the flu.
No, it wasn't the flu.
Yeah,
Because I'm asthmatic. It wasn't the fucking flu. You sick.
You sound like a hypochondriac.
No.
And you sound like you're getting your medical information from Dr. Dickweed on Facebook MD.
Like to me, your grandfathers, your forefathers, and everybody else, the twisted lies they told you, and you want us to believe you doing that shit right now. The twisted shit and Trump.
Like I said, I'm happy you took the mask down.
Well, you know what?
Mission accomplished. I am.
And if I had COVID now, you would be sick.
Oh no.
And I wouldn't be held accountable.
I have an immune system.
So does damn near every person in the world. And yet they still get sick, and they still die. So what's your point, Karen?
Oh, so there you go.
Yeah.
We're talking about privilege now.
Yes, my immune system is my privilege, right?
You know
Yeah,
what?
I'd make healthy
You know what?
choices.
Let me tell you something.
That's
I
called
want you to go there
choice
with this.
privilege.
God,
Please, yeah.
Choice privilege? Put my baseball bat back. That's not going to be enough. Give me my golf club, wrap it with barbed wire, set it on fire, attach it to a rocket, and then shove it straight up her ass. That might actually help start getting her the point.
Yeah. In Jesus' name, forgive her. Go for it.
Don't bring religion into this. As they say, what the hell did God ever have to do to you to cause that kind of craziness? Granted, I'm not saying I am somebody who does or doesn't believe in God, Jehovah, Buddha, Muhammad, or any other deity you may believe in. But I'm not saying I don't either, but still, this is absolutely no place to bring in a fucking God into this.
Yeah.
My black ass.
You go, girl! Oh, hell yeah! Normally, in this case, hell yeah, girl! You go! Thank you, audience.
Ooh. I'm shattered. I don't know if I'll sleep tonight.
Yay! By the way, can I buy that black ass of Krispy Kreme? So that was good.
Expensive. I
How
was
is that
trying to
not
have
being
a conversation.
And also, again, sponsored but not sponsored, but Krispy Kreme if you want to. I'll take a few dozen.
Sensation. I was just trying to have a conversation with him.
You said you thought Asians were smart.
Yeah, and I was kidding.
Fuck! Let's just pile it even deeper, dear. At this point, just shut the fuck up. Take my golf lit club whipped chainmail thing up your butt and just waddle your ass out of here.
I was just
Does that sound kidding to you?
Yes, because everyone knows Asians are smart.
Thank you, clip from Network.
It's like saying a
Girl,
lot.
you gotta get her the fuck out of here.
Yes, you do.
I'm not moving.
One, you need to wear a mask. It's a mandate now inside of our
it's not
store.
law.
And we can refuse business.
Then let's call the police.
We can
I
call
will
the
wait here
police
for you
right
to call
now.
the police.
You can wait outside. You can wait outside.
No, I didn't do anything wrong. I did nothing wrong.
Not according to California Penal Code 602 PC, which defines trespassing as entering or remaining on someone else's private property without permission or the right to do so. Safeway is not your property, and they've clearly asked you to leave several times. At this point, you're trespassing, and I hope they take your ass to jail.
Trespassing. Thanks. So you're being asked to leave.
So I'd like
You can wait
to.
outside.
I'd like to
Inside
please
our
call the
business,
police.
and you need to wait outside
You need
for the
to
police.
let go, and I need to call the police. You can call the
You have a
police.
phone. You call the
No,
police.
I'm not.
Ma'am, please let this go.
Excuse me.
Ma'am, please let this go.
You are.
I'm asking you
No,
nicely.
I'm not
Ma'am,
doing anything.
Ma'am, please let this go.
Nope.
Ma'am, please let this go.
Please unhand me. Please let
please
go.
let this go.
You're assaulting me.
I'm not assaulting.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm not
you
assaulting.
are.
Ma'am, please let this go.
Nope.
Can you let this go?
I'd like you to call law enforcement.
I am. It seems like you got a medical condition.
I would like you to
It
call
seems
law
like you have a
enforcement.
medical condition. Something's going on with you. Are you okay?
It's called being stupiditis. I don't think you got a pill that's going to help her with that, however.
Every right to be here.
No, she's not okay. She's suffering from hyperkaronemia, and she's about to flatline from anal entitleitis. We need to get her to a padded room with a helmet, stat.
No, ma'am, you're refusing to leave right now.
That's right.
You're
I'd like you to call
you're
law
being asked to leave.
enforcement. Yeah, I'd like you to call law
Okay,
enforcement.
I will. Will you let this go?
Great. Nope.
May you please let this go, ma'am?
No, I will not.
Ma'am, may you please let this go?
I'm not
You're,
letting
you're being
anything
asked
go.
to leave.
And I'd like
Ma'am,
to
you're
be
being asked to
accommodated.
leave.
No.
You're not being
I have
accommodated.
every right to be here.
Ma'am, may you
No, you don't, Karen.
please let this go?
Please call the police.
Ma'am, please let this go.
Please call the police.
Please, you can smile. You're not wearing a mask.
Call the police.
You're actually.
I'm not leaving until you call the police.
Ma'am, please let it go.
Nope. I'm going to talk to law enforcement.
You can talk to him outside.
Outside.
You're being asked to leave.
To go against you
at the moment. You're being asked to leave.
Trespassing on our property,
And I'm-
Safeway property.
I'm sorry.
You can kick your ass outside and wait.
You can
We'll
call
call the
law
cops right
enforcement.
there.
Let's go, man. Let's
You
go.
can call. I'm not
Ma'am,
leaving. I have
please let
every
this go.
right to be here. No.
Ma'am, why you have, ma'am, please let's go.
I'm a San Francisco native. I have
This
every
is not
right to
San
be here.
Francisco.
Excuse me.
Oh, she's a San Francisco native. Well, now you're at risk of her going outside and shitting on the sidewalk because she didn't get her way.
Please let go of my hand. Please, you're literally assaulting me. Now I'm going to make a police report.
I am not assaulting you.
Call police.
I don't think
You're touching me, and I'm not comfortable with that. Please let go of me.
Can you please let go of the property
You're
of Safeway?
literally
Can you let
assaulting
go of the
me.
property of Safeway?
Let go of
Can you
me.
let go of the property of
Let go of
Safeway?
me.
Can you let go of the...
Hello? Let go of me. No, I didn't. Stop touching me.
Man,
Call the
please,
police.
come on.
Call the police.
Hold on.
I'm not leaving. Stop. Stop it.
Ma'am,
Call the police. You can call the police. Excuse me.
it's a slippery sword.
Stop. Call the police right now.
She's actually sitting on the floor. This is what happens when a Karen skips leg day and can't support the weight of her own entitlement.
Yeah, your people sold you into slavery. What?
You know what? Let me tell you dumbass something.
Please.
You know why they sold us into slavery?
Why?
Because the dumbass Europeans start marrying the slaves so they can have a fucking straight.
Were you there? I don't think we've been lied to about all our history.
So let me get this right. All the history that doesn't fit your narrative is a lie, but all the history that you and your white nationalist friends tell around the burning cross, well, that's absolute truth.
Right.
You don't know nothing about your history, because if you did, you wouldn't be sitting here calling me a slave. Because you know that.
I'm saying if you choose to wear the mask, slavery is a choice.
She said I was a slave.
I said
Are you really going to say it a second time?
slavery is a choice. This is...
Yeah, you did. Oh, God. Slavery is not a choice, by definition. Slavery is the involuntary servitude of one person by another, or one group by another. That, by definition, means there's not a choice. Oh, fuck. Skeptic, please take her away so I don't have to kill myself. Keep dinging her.
Slavery.
Oh, she's talking about it. Oh, she's talking about it. Thank you for rectifying it. But this is not.
Check it out.
I don't know if you have COVID. You did it to yourself. I don't know.
Right. It's not contagious. I couldn't give you something if I tried to.
Tell that to someone who has an STD. In fact, you have an immune system, so go have unprotected sex with someone who has herpes and test your I have an immune system and I can't catch nothing theory for yourself.
I like that one.
Because I am a health conscious individual. There's nothing new under the sun. Okay, viruses. I got a virus 3 years ago. I asked my doctor, who's like a natural doctor, I'm like, I want harder drugs because I didn't like being sick. And you know what she told me? She was like, I can make you comfortable. There's nothing I can do because it's a virus. It plays itself out, and it did. I was miserable for 2 weeks. Miserable. Okay, I like, maybe it was pre-COVID. Who knows? Because it was,
Pre-COVID?
What I'm trying to tell you is that
I don't think anybody cares to hear what you're saying, Karen. Especially since right before you told us about this virus you caught a couple of years ago, you literally said you can't catch anything because of your immune system.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm sure they are.
But you know what? Before you start calling people slaves, learn your history.
I will. Hi.
Hi, loser.
The only reason I'm sitting down is because...
You're an idiot.
Because you're a petulant little anti-mask, piece of shit, self-entitled brat who plopped herself on the pavement to patiently wait to be trespassed off the property.
Oh, that too.
Is because they first yes. Sure.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Do you prefer to speak at the front so we're away from people?
No, it's fine.
Okay, so tell me what's going on today.
Basically, I was just trying to get my groceries, and I was harassed for not wearing a mask, and I was having a private conversation, a friendly conversation with another patron. I would never be offensive. I love all people.
Karen, literally your entire presence in this video has been intentionally offensive to someone around you. You can eat shit.
But, someone, it's like if you overhear a little snippet and think it just jumped all over me. And then security was called, and put his hands on me, on my basketball. It's like, you know what? I'm just here to get some groceries. I have every right to speak freely. This is not free speech.
And no one put their hands over your mouth. Not to mention, I did an entire video with a mask over my face, and not one single comment read, "Sorry, dude, couldn't hear you with that mask over your face."
And I've also done 4+ hours at a casino with a mask over in the same situation. So, yes, team, I can definitely agree with you on that one.
Wearing a mask over your suckle might not be your ideal way to convey your stupidity, but it's also not a violation of your First Amendment rights, Karen.
I don't do that, and as a Christian, I feel persecuted. It's like, this is the breath of life. I'm an image bearer of God. I won't mask my face. So I know my rights. I know what my First Amendment is. I know it's backed up a second.
I apologize.
If you're an image bearer of God, God's probably bowing his head going, oh dear God, what the fuck did I screw up? And 2, free speech is not backed up by the Second Amendment. The NRA would like to talk to you.
Thanks for interrupting. What was your first name?
Christina.
Christina, okay. I'm Oscar Olivieri.
Nice to meet you.
I totally understand what's going on today. And I like hearing your part of your side of the story here. I got called here by security in Minnesota too.
Yeah, I called 911.
And we also got a call from you.
Yes,
but the deal is today, the business can refuse service to somebody. Right now, they've informed me that they're refusing service to you.
Yeah, the thing is, they can't do it on the basis of this.
They can do it on the basis of...
No, they can't. Public accommodation.
Yeah, officer, get it right. What Karen says goes. Because Karen doesn't just know the law. Karen is the law.
I am the law!
They actually can't.
Thank you, Judge Dredd.
So, ma'am, so today, if what you're telling
That
me
is not true. Literally, I also have a medical exemption.
Of course you do, Karen. Of course you do.
So it's like, to do that is discriminated against me for medical, for Christian. I mean, you did swear an oath to the Constitution. Do you remember that oath?
I absolutely do.
Do you remember what the 1A is?
But Christina,
yes.
The deal is today is the business here is refusing.
I just told you, do you think it was appropriate for him to put hands on me?
And if that's the case,
I'd like to make a report. No, I'd like to make a complaint.
Don't you think
that's totally inappropriate.
Inappropriate or not, that business and those business owners have the right to refuse service to you. Weren't you saying something earlier about the people's rights? Or when you were talking about people, were you just referring simultaneously to multiple versions of yourself in the third person?
Your business to somewhere else?
I'd like to make a report. I don't... He actually, squeezed me. I think I'm going to have bruising.
Do you have injuries?
Yes, I do.
Do you need medical attention?
I needed my lemons. I needed my tea.
Well, if you really needed your lemons and tea that bad, then you really needed to wear a mask, moron. Okay, so I think this is going to be...
Thank you very much, Mr. Skeptic. But we'll go ahead and leave that round of Karens before I get beyond pissed at the Karens. Alrighty, so we're going to just about have part 2 in the books. Of course, part 3 tonight with a new interview from Midnight in the Desert will be available. And as you may have seen, and I didn't select him because I wanted to be speaking, we will start off with both the mailbag and the quest scroll, because it looks like we have a decent number of items to handle down here in the quest bag. So we'll handle the mailbag and the quest bag right at the top of part 3 tonight before we go to Art Bell and Midnight in the Desert. Until then, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Get us to those goals so Boxy over at Nexters will pay attention. That's 5,000 views and 1,000 subscribers, so YouTube pays attention. Of course, I'm not going to mention CoinBase, but if you want, it's down below. Get yourself some free crypto that way to make purchases in Dominion. And until tonight, when we meet back together to hit both the mailbag and the scrolls, and of course, the night in the desert, it's always a great new world to release the Krakens. Have a great evening. We'll see you overnight.